Hello everybody, welcome again on helpinwordpress.com. We are providing step-by-step tutorials of WordPress for the beginners. So today we are covering the dashboard part of your WordPress installation. Dashboard is a screen which comes after you log into your WordPress. It contains the menu option to the left, and the right side you will get all the details, information or options of your menu. But initially when you land after the login, it show you the right now options here, the recent comment sections here. Sometimes it happens that you will see multiple options which can be turned on or turned off from the settings. So first check how we can set up these options. At the beginning you will see the screen options is here. When I click on the screen option, it gives me option to enable various options like show on screen, incoming links, plugins details, quick press, recent draft, WordPress blog, other WordPress news and welcome screen. If I click here, you can see it just appear just below this screen option. So I can enable or disable these options. If I enable all these options here, you can see they will come one after another. You can also change the layout of your dashboard by 1 column, 2 column, 3 column and 4 column. You can also set up these things like this one. I can put this one here. I can drag and easily, so you can see I can easily drag and drop these options. So it depends how you want to see. If you want to see the quick press here, you just turn it on or off, or you can just change the number of columns on the home page. But for my sake of simplicity, I'm not really interested in the WordPress news. I'm not really interested in the Word blog, recent blog, and I would say in the plugins. So basically I can set up only the 3 options on my home page, but you can, as you can see, you can get multiple options here by clicking on the screen option. So now after the screen options, we will cover the left hand menu options here. First one is come home. The dashboard is called home. If you click on the update option, it will show you if there is any updates available for your WordPress. So you can see that I have the latest version of WordPress. So there is no need to do update now. Let's move to the next option, that is a post. Sometimes, or I would say people generally confuse between posts and pages in the WordPress. So first clear what is the post and what is the page. Posts are just like a news story in a newspaper. When you open the sports page, you see there are various news story resides on the paper. Like if I read any news related to the cricket, you will read the news from there. So posts are basically the dynamic content which generate at a regular interval. You can see I have 3 different posts here, like weekly photo challenge, making sense of stats, China incredible year Dennis, and sample post custom field. They are posted regular interval and they are dynamic. So whenever you are writing any content which will not go on your website as a static part, you will always create them as a post. On this screen, and the options are straightforward. you have all options. You have published link here. You will see draft links here. The drafts are those posts which are in writing state, and the trash. Trash is a recycle bin of your WordPress post. If it is in the trash, it will be automatically deleted after a certain interval of time. So you can also apply various options. You can empty the trash from here. You can search the post from here. So in the all section, you will see all your post content with only with their title. You can also change the layout of this, where you will see the content at the bottom and the title at the top. So I think the best part is to just show the title, which will show you multiple posts in single. You can apply bulk option from here. I can select all these. I can edit now. You can see I have 4 posts here. I can specify the category for that. I will just demonstrate what are categories in the WordPress. Just for this time, just understand that I can change the category here. I can apply the tags. I can change the author of these, commands, status. I can change the format of this. I can change the pane and the sticker. So bulk options available. We can apply that. We can create a new post just by clicking the add new button to the left hand side. New post page contains, as you can see, the straightforward options. You will enter the title of your post. Let me give you one demo post. This is demo. This is demo post content. I have the save options here. Preview. Status can be changed from here. Visibility and the publish immediately. Format is also specified. Tags can be specified and the feature. We will cover the post part in a separate tutorial. For just now's sake, I will just click the publish and it will be published on the site. Second things which comes in this menu, that is the categories. Categories is just like dividing your content in different sections. So if you reading a newspaper, you can see there are various types of categories available. The first one like sport, the second one the international news, third one national news, fourth one political news. So whenever if I am talking about the categories, you should always remember that it is directly connected to the newspaper. If we have various categories there, we can create them here. So I can create sports. So let's just first clear what is the name and what is the slug. Sports is the name of any category and the slug which will appear in your address bar. So if I am creating sports news and I add this category here, you can see that sports is the category name. Sports is the category, and if I do the slug is the sports news. So sports news will appear in your address bar, but sport will come on the page. You can assign or you can create a hierarchical categories in the WordPress where you will select the parents here. I can create parent, national news, national sports news, and in the sports you can see it will come in international news, sports, international news. Again, putting that in the sports section. So you can see the international and national sports news coming under that sport. I can create political news. If you empty the slug part, it will automatically take the name as the slug. So if you see the political here, the slug will be political. So this is the category. The third one is the tag. Tags are basically referencing a single term with different posts. It is like just tagging a user or a particular term within multiple posts. For example, if I am talking about the business, what it will show, let me create one term here called business. So if I am specifying business as a tag in any post, it will show me a business tag on the front end. How it works, we will cover in a separate news. So a single term can reference two different or multiple posts at a single time. If user click on the business, he can get the news of the business, domestic news, or the internet. Next menu option is the media. Media is basically related the content you have, the image and the video section of your WordPress blog. You can add new image from here. If I'm clicking on the add new, it will ask me to drop files here. I can just drag and drop files here and it will upload them. If I again go to the library, I will see the media sections here. I can edit already added file here. I can view them. I can specify the title for that, the file URL also here. So basically, if you are talking or working with media, the media section will handle all these stuff. Now just move to the link section. Links are reference sites you have or you want to show them on your WordPress blog. If I have one site related to the social media content, I can show them in my website or in this blog to the right hand section. We can specify one link here, the new link with the name, with the address of that, the description. I can also specify the category for that. We can specify the target, how they will open, and the identity. Identity could be friendship, friend, none, professional, family, or something like that. We can also provide the image address for that, and that can be added. As you can see, link categories, it just seems like the post. You can specify the multiple categories and then show them. So let's move to the next option, that is the pages. Pages is the static content you have in your WordPress blog. So if you have your contact us page, if you have your services page, if you have a about us page, if you have your testimonial page, they will never change. They will not change the frequent intervals. So what will happen? We will create them as a page. It is static page, so they can be a menu option, they can be a menu link. You can show them in the bottom part or in the footer section. You can edit any page from here. The same options which is come in your post part again comes here. You can specify what will be the status, like publish, pending draft or something like that. The page attributes, the featured images. Tags cannot be added to the page, they can work only with the post. Next section comes the comments. When people are reading your blog, they can comment on your post. So the comment section gives you an option to moderate those comments before they appear on your website. You have your pending comments list here, approved, spam and the trash. So these are the straightforward options. If you will use them, you will feel comfortable with them. The next things come in this line, that is the appearance part. Appearance is related to the style of your blog. What will be the theme you use? What is the visits you have? What are the menu options you have? You can edit your style or theme. But if you are a beginner, it is best to not touch the theme code files because they can match your website. On the first part, which is come here, that is the themes. You can see one available themes is here and one activated themes comes here. I can customize from there. I can add visits, menu, theme option, header and background. These all options are also available to the left hand side, and one available theme is here. So if I click on this, it will show me the live website in the current format before activating them. From the WordPress 3.0, we are having an option to see our live site without activating the theme, or we can also change the options from here. WordPress there. If live site is not there, it will just change, or you will see the resultant background color can be changed from here, and we can activate that. If I click on the cancel, the live site will have your current theme. So you can also install your theme. You can search for the theme. You can upload your self theme from here. You can browse the theme and install them. You can search the theme and just clicking the professional, like if I searching for the blue theme, let's search for that, and they will come. You can take the preview before applying them. Let's come. You apply on your live site, but it is not safe. So it is always safe to click save before just clicking save. Visits are basically options or customized code written for your website, which gives additional functionality to your website. So if you want to enable a search option to the right side, they have one search widget for that. You can drag and drop, you can play with them, the recent comment, the archive, the categories, the metadata, all these changes can be again added. If I go on the live site, I will see that on the right side I have only the archive and the meta. So if I want to enable the search option there, I will just drag and drop search to the right, and I will refresh the live site. They will show me search option. I can also add recent posts. I can change the order of them. The recent post will come the first now, and the search at the bottom. So you can see you are not writing any code, you are not working with the core files, just adding the functionality which is available for you. Menu section, you can create your menu here, which will appear at the top. This one, you can create menu from here. Theme options can be changes. You will not get the theme option always, but it depends on your theme. So if you have your themes with the theme options will come, otherwise you will not get these options here. You can change your header here, you can change your background, here, and you can edit your theme files. If I go to the editor, it will show me all the files here, but as a beginner I would advise don't touch them. Now we come to the next section, that is the plugin. Plugins are code written by other programmers which provides an additional functionality for your website. So if you want to connect your website or your blog with the Facebook, you have two options. First, you write your code. Second one, somebody write your code and they will incorporate that things in your blog. So the plugins you can get from the WordPress repository. They provide various options which enhance your blog readability by various options. So you can go to the add new section. You have various options there like Twitter. So if I need some plugins or some functionality from the Twitter, I will click on the plugin section, click on the add new, search for the Twitter, and it will show me some plugins available which can add Twitter functionality to my website. If I just see the first one, visit Twitter search tracker, which allow you to specify and display Twitter search in your site. So this functionality can be added in an easy interface to your website. Next, come to the user section. As its name says, you can manage your all users here. You can create new user from here. You can change the role of existing user here. Next section comes the tools. Tools belongs to the import and export functionality of the WordPress. Like this one, I can import another blog in this blog from the Blogger, blog role, WordPress, Tumblr, and RSS. Export functionality provide me an way to export all my this blog information to any other. Next section comes the settings. Settings are related to your WordPress. In the general part, I can define the site title, tagline, my WordPress URL, my site address, my email address, and date format, time format, and weeks on. Writing sections provide me how the writing things will be handled, like size of the post box, formatting, default post category, default post format. I can specify these some advanced option like post by email. Yes, you can post to your WordPress blog using email functionality. You can publish remotely using any desktop software, but we will cover all these stuff in the later stage. As a beginner, I think there is no need to tell you about this. In the reading section, you can specify what will be the front page display. You have two options here. You can, as I told you, page is the static page, so you can specify a static page as a front page and the post page or the page where you will show your latest post as a second page. So a single page or a static page can be your home page. It is not always like you will have these posts one by one. You can have one slider on your home page without any post, something like that. Discussion settings belong to how your communication part is handled with the end user. You can specify the attempt to notify and blog links from the circles. You can enable the comment settings here, email me details. Media sections handle the thumbnail size, the embed thing, how we'll upload the files and all these stuff. Privacy part handles site visibility. If you want to index your site by Google and all search engines, you can select this option, and if you want to block them, you will select this option and click the save changes. Permalinks are SEO friendly URL of your WordPress. Default part is this, where you will see the query string in the URL, but that is not SEO friendly. So you will always create something like which is better search engine friendly and the search engine can recognize easily. So the best solution for that is to use the custom name and put .html at the end, and you will save the changes. So these are some options available to the WordPress dashboard part. I think now you have the initial understanding of the WordPress, and I hope that you can now easily navigate through the various options without any help. We will cover these options in a separate tutorials, video tutorials, so that you can understand every option clearly. So happy blogging.